Okay, most of you know I'm really nervous about going live or doing videos, having my photo taken or anything like that. But I know if I want to get where I really want to get to with my products, I need to put myself out there. And I've just been watching my son, who's 6 years old, play about with the video on my phone, really confident, chatting away to his heart's content. He doesn't care what anybody's thinking, what he's saying. And I just think, do you know what? I need to take a leaf out of his book and just get on with it. So I explained to many of you in a little post earlier this week that I've got to kind of get out of my own way. I've been working on my skincare brand for 10 years. I've literally put my heart, my soul, every single penny I've literally ever earned into it. And then I've got to this point where the website's gone live and I do great work in the treatment room. And the bit that I struggle with is this part, which other people seem to find so easy, or maybe they felt like I did in the beginning as well. But the fear has got the better of me over the last, I'd say, year. I've been kind of live maybe 3 or 4 times ever. I feel absolutely sick before I do. I shake after, and I just want to get into a place where I can just chat away to you as if I'm like talking to my best friend or one of my clients, and just share my 26 years of knowledge and experience. So what I thought I'd do is I'd get myself a cup of coffee, because the other thing you'll get to know about me is that I love coffee. So I work best when I've got a cup of coffee and a blank page book, and I start scribbling down some notes of what I want, what I'm working on. And literally every day of my life has an element of coffee and skin. So, and my son, who's amazing. So a little bit about me. So my current life, I've got an amazing supportive partner called Darren. I couldn't do any of it without him. He literally, is my biggest cheerleader. He supports me no end, and he's on this journey that I've been, like I said, doing for 10 years, and he believes in me, and what more could I ask for? I have the most incredible 6-year-old son, well, we do, called Hudson, who brings so much joy but huge amount of energy to our lives. The one thing that I've noticed this time round in business, because I've been in several businesses beforehand, but all in the beauty, skin and spa industry, is that it's not the same once you're a mother. So that's some of the things that I've sort of kind of hit walls against as well, in good ways, because I absolutely love it. It's the best thing I've ever done. But whereas I could work at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, when I'm pre being a mum, it's not the same anymore. He comes first. We've got the summer off. We've got so many exciting adventures going on, and as they always say, we've only got 18 precious summers with them. So, I have to be, get that life work balance, and he is priority. So there's a lot of times that I want to be able to give more to my business, but family comes first. So I hope you understand that. I think many people in the industry struggle when any business struggles with finding the right balance. You feel guilty if you work too much on one thing, and you want to be present and really involved with your family as well. So I'm still trying to find that balance, but I know I don't achieve as much as possibly I would like to. I've also got, like I say, an incredible supportive background. My parents are exceptionally amazing, as is my sister and her family. I am one of those very blessed people, and I know that. And I'm surrounded with amazing friends. And to top that off, I do have the most incredible clients, and many of them have been with me literally since I was 16. So not that long ago, I turned 44. So I don't want to do the maths, but that's quite a long time. So when I started my training at the London College of Fashion, I was a student therapist, and I started my work with them. And all these many years later, some of them are still with me. So I've seen their skin, their bodies, their emotions. We've gone through a lot together. They are now, I would classify as my friends, but I treat them every day, every visit, as if it's the first time that I've seen them, and I strive to get them the very best results that I can. I was kind of thinking when I was listening to Carrie Green. I don't know if any of you have come across her before. So I was listening to her audio earlier today, and she was saying about clarity. And are you very clear? You can't go in the direction that you want if you're not very clear on where you want to go. And it's difficult because I actually just want, I just want everybody to have healthy skin. You know, it's not, you know, the best that it can for our age, for what we've been given, the best for the lifestyle that we lead, because there's so many different things that contribute to our skin in these days. But how do I get it out there? And I think that's what I'm learning at the moment, is that there is so much choice for everybody. And I just love some of the brands. When I look at them, I love their branding, I love their packaging, their photography, their founder just sounds amazing. So I can see why it's very hard for the consumer to come along and then make the right decision. And, you know, and I'm just going to be another one in there that's just, you know, saying I've been working with skin for 26 years. The difference that I think and hope that I can offer is that I never ever give up, you know, on anybody's skin. You know, the most difficult skins to treat, which some people have and haven't got results, I can honestly say they'd give up before I would. You know, I've got an extensive knowledge in skincare, skin health. I'm not a scientist. There's some amazing people online if you want to follow anybody that will give you the real science behind beauty and skincare products. If you come across Lab Muffin Beauty Science, she's amazing. Kind of Stevens, another one that I listen to and will, you know, check in with. The lab I work with, well, obviously the team, they're incredible. I work with a lab in the US. It took me 2 years to find them. I honestly think they're the best, you know, the best that I dealt with, I can assure you. And I'm very proud of, you know, the amount of testing that goes into my products, you know, and you know, I can't fault them. And I'm sure other people feel exactly the same about their labs and testing as well. So obviously you've got lots of us there, you know, trying to, you know, talk to you and hope that you will, you know, listen to why they think that theirs is extra special. And mine just comes down to just loving, just making a difference, transforming people's skins, coming to me, not being able to wear makeup, being proud to go to the gym, you know, makeup free. But there's lots of different things, the amount that it helps people's emotions, confidence as they're getting older. And I get as excited about seeing their results as I would, you know, my own. You know, when I see it's them at home that do the work, they come to me for the products. I go through everything. We do, you know, treatments, but I don't do. I do very fine peels in the treatment room, but I use very low doses of all my acids and retinols, and I get fabulous results in that way. And which I'll share with you. You know how I've got to learn more about that and why I work in a certain way. I put some of people's results down to the actual formulations, which I do feel are some of the best that you will find. But other than that, it is how I, you know, get with you to apply. But this all comes through your consultation. So how you're living your life, your lifestyle, what sort of environment are you living in, how stressed you are, all those things, all the triggers. And I kind of, it just works. You know, I look through a consultation, whether I've got someone in front of me, I've got pictures or not, but I can visualize what type of environment they're living in, their stress, like say their stress levels. It takes me a long time to go through the consultation. It's very thorough, but I will find the perfect combination, I believe, to help them with their skin. So I have a huge amount to share. I hope that I can continue to, you know, give you good content. If there's anything you ever want me to talk about or my opinion on, then please just, you know, send me a private message or, you know, underneath any of my posts, and I'll give you my opinion. It may not be the same as someone else's. You know, mine comes from being in the treatment room and seeing clients on a monthly basis. So I'm seeing them every time, like a new cycle of skin has been created, and I've been working with thousands of faces. So mine is really treatment led, not meaning treatment as in it's a treatment that gets the results. It's just that I see these clients regularly, and I have to get them results, and I want to get them results. So I want to help any of you, as much as I possibly can. There's some other great brands out there. I'm really not, and when I'm speaking, I'm really not coming from the point that the only product line in the whole world is OneSkin. I've got some great products, and and I'm proud of them. But equally, there's some brilliant people, and I will share that too. There's people that I think you should follow, that might have a different concept to me, but masses of people that I respect and think are doing really great work. And I think the more that we can kind of share our knowledge together, people will make their right choices, and just share as much honesty, because it is quite difficult for the consumer in this day to work out, is it marketing, or is it what to do, and make the right decisions, and I hope between many of us that we can do that. So thank you for listening. Like I say, anything you want me to talk about, I'm happy to shed my experience and my knowledge on that. But thank you. I look forward to sharing everything with you. Take care. Bye.